with you this week, and I wanted to use a product or supply that I have a ton of that doesn't get enough use. So my thought for this week is to use some washi tape. So as you can see here, I have this huge basket of washi tape. Every time I get a new roll, I kind of throw it in here when I need something. I run through, find something that'll work, use that, and then usually put it back. So I think washi tape is one of those fun things to collect, but I don't use it. I use it in my planner, but I find that I use the skinnier washi tapes, which I'm pretty sure I took all those out. I don't think I have any in here. Most of these are the wider and thicker and masking tapes. So I decided to challenge myself to use some washi tape, and I'm just gonna pick out some favorites. I already picked out a couple that I like here, and let's see, I got that one. Anything could go. I just tried to find some that are just kind of complement each other, not necessarily match perfectly, but just some that might be able to work well together. So let's see what this one is. We'll pull some of these out. My thought is to create circles using my washi tape. So let's see, I think I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use these colors here. And to do this, I'm gonna punch them out on a piece of paper. So I'm going to add the washi to this paper and then punch it out. Washi is definitely fun, but I definitely don't use it, the wider washi, enough. So I thought it'd be fun just to kind of challenge myself and you, if you want to play along, to use your supplies. So I'm pretty much going to just add my washi tape all the way down. So I added my washi all the way down my paper, just kind of separating the colors, the light colors. So this pink and the pink red here, and then I have a gold and a gold. So I just tried to add in some of the bolder colors with some of the neutral colors, and just added them right down the page. So it's pretty much, oops, like I have an entire washi paper. And now, before I cut my holes, punch my holes out, I'm just going to trim the excess white paper off. Just make sure I have a good clean punch, that whatever gets punched will have tape on it. Which this is, you could totally use this as like a background for your paper if you didn't want to punch it out. That'd be such a fun background. And then you could have black and white pictures or whatever you want to do on that. But I am going to take my circle punch, and I am just going to punch out a whole bunch of circles. So when you punch it out, you can see some of the different washi tapes in there. And then I'm going to use those on my page. I really love this watercolor one. I think I could probably make an entire page of just that washi tape. So I'm just going to punch these out here. I'm trying to mix up and get different sizes and colors so they're not completely uniform circles on my page. that's probably a good start there. And this is just a white piece of cardstock I'm going to use as my background. Not exactly sure how I want to use these quite yet. Let's see. I punched out a few of my photos of my daughter in the circle punch, myself. That I thought I could use for this. So I'm just gonna maybe add them in. Try to separate the black polka dot is kind of a little bold, so I'm trying to separate that just a little. So I might do a couple rows, maybe add in some embellishments. And I think I might, this is a piece of vellum. So I feel like these, I just want to mute them maybe a little bit. So I'm just going to punch out a couple pieces of vellum here. I get my vellum I buy it off of Amazon. I usually, whenever I order new photo paper, I just throw in a pack of that as well. I like to type my journaling on it or layer it over, put my photos on it or layer it over. So I think I like how it mats that just a little bit. And I think I'm going to take them over really quickly to my sewing machine, which is right next to me, and sew these on. So I just grabbed one of the blank vellum circles and I just ran it right through my typewriter and typed my journaling on that. So I kind of like the way that breaks up on that page, and I kind of like how that is empty. So there really is no rhyme or reason to what you add. So I think I have some of these hearts. So I think I might want to break up this white space maybe with the heart over there. I kind of like the white ones, but that might be, oh, there we go, that one might work. Just maybe angle that just a little bit. And really the only thing else that I am going to do to this page is maybe add in a few embellishments. So this, I don't know if you can see this all the way, but this is like a Lazy Susan, and these little compartments come out. It's so fun. It's one of my favorite crafts. I always change it out and add in new things. So I think I might add in some of these. Kind of like that one. Just keep it a little bit on the simpler side as far as embellishments are concerned. Put that back in there. And I have this pack of the Maggie Holmes Shine Collection wood veneer. I like how adding a pop of wood to a page just is a nice little neutral addition. These are kind of big. I think I want to add in a wood veneer star. This one's from the Shine Collection, and I pulled this one out of my stash. This is an older Studio Calico star, which I'm pretty sure I'm down to my last couple, and I should probably be hoarding those. Those are my favorites. And the only other thing, I might grab one of these. These are some of the rubber embellishments from the new Maggie Holmes New Bloom collection. Kind of like how that black complements the I just want to add a little more dimension, so I might stitch that onto that side. So it just comes off just a little bit to add a little bit more. I might cut that. It's a little long for me. So I just cut off the end right there. Cut it a little bit better so it's not, well, clearly I can't cut straight. There we go. So I might layer those together and then stitch those into place. Right there. And I think I'm going to grab out my pop dots and just add them into place. These are just foam adhesives, and I like a little bit of dimension that they add. So I'm just going to add them on the back of all. Take that one off for 1 second. Add them to the back of all of the circles and the photos, and then the heart. And I think for the vellum journaling, I'm going to stitch that into place so that one stays. Add in that embellishment right there, and I think I'm going to pop this one off really fast and just stitch these on. And I might as well pop this one off. So the pop dots are just going to stay on the page. I'm just going to remove it from the embellishment circle. Be right back. Okay, so I stitched those into place, and if you don't have a sewing machine, you can just use adhesive. Just maybe a stronger like glue adhesive. I like the way I sew on almost all of my projects, and I like the thread look, and just it looks a little bit messier, and it just gives just a fun excuse to play with your sewing machine. I'm gonna move that one over just a little bit. The only thing left to do is to go sew that one into place. So I sewed that one into place, and I'm just going to cut off my extra threads right there. And since it's a little bit flatter than all of the other ones, I'm just going to take my fingers and just try to give it a little bit more texture and dimension, just so it doesn't look like it's just flat on that page when all the other ones are obviously popped up a little bit. And there you go. Super simple, easy page, but a fun way to use your washi tape and your supplies. And just get creative. That's just the fun part about it sometimes. There we go. So I like that. I like the way that it turned out. I like the circles, and I love the washi tape. I think it's fun. You can obviously make unique papers and patterns, tags, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I hope that you guys will get creative with your washi tape, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.